Welcome to our science class. So we are in the chapter Food and Health. It is our third chapter and the name of the chapter is Food and Health. In our last class we discussed about some points on this topic. Firstly, why food is essential for us. Can you remember why food is essential for us? Yes. Food gives us energy and helps us to recover quickly when we become ill. Next, the nutrients in our food which helps us. What were the nutrients? What are the nutrients? Proteins, carbohydrates, fats, minerals and vitamins. Proteins, carbohydrates, fats, mineral and vitamin. 5 nutrients in all. And you know, roughage and water also needed for our body. Roughage and water. Balanced diet. What is balanced diet? Balanced diet with required nutrients are very important for our healthy body. Balanced diet the diet which have required nutrient for our body. There are multiple benefits of balanced diet such as normal mental and physical health, increased work capacity and the ability of resist diseases. Next, I told you about food with little nutritional value and lots of calories are called junk food. Junk food has many adverse effects and it harms our body. As it harms our body, it has many adverse effects so that it harms our body. Consuming too much junk food leads to lifestyle diseases. Today I am going to tell you about the diseases. There are 2 types of diseases. Number 1, lifestyle diseases and number 2, deficiency diseases. Deficiency of some particular nutrients. Cause some diseases, those are deficiency diseases. Firstly, I am telling you about lifestyle diseases. Among them, the first is obesity. Having much more weight than the normal weight is called obesity. Why obesity caused? Obesity is caused due to constant eating and no physical work. Constant eating and no physical work. And symptoms of obesity are excessive weight, sluggishness, tiredness, etc. Okay? And next, anemia. After obesity, I am telling you about anemia. Anemia occurs due to the lack of iron. Lack of iron intake in the diet. If we don't eat iron, sufficient iron, if we don't have sufficient iron in our diet, then it causes anemia. In this disease, patients lacks RBCs. What is RBCs? Can you remember? Yes, red blood cells. Breathing problem, pale skin, dizziness and tiredness are the symptoms. Next, diabetes. So, I just told you about anemia and obesity. Then it is diabetes. It is also a lifestyle disease. Diabetes is also a lifestyle disease and nowadays it become a common disease throughout the world. Diabetes. A person suffering from diabetes has high amount of sugar in the blood. People suffering from diabetes suffer weight loss and blurred vision and feel excessive thirst and tiredness and they pass excess urine too. These are the symptoms of diabetes. And next is blood pressure. Blood pressure, there are 2 types of blood pressure caused diseases. These are high blood pressure, that is called hypertension. High blood pressure is called, it is a disease, high blood pressure, high blood pressure than normal, it is called high blood pressure, that is called hypertension. The name of the disease is hypertension. And low blood pressure, low than the normal is called low blood pressure and this is called hypotension. Try to remember, hypertension, high blood pressure disease and hypotension is low blood pressure disease. Hypertension results from stress, anxiety, lack of exercise and eating too much salty and fatty food. Okay? These are the cause of high blood pressure or hypertension. And symptoms of hypertension are excessive sweating, breathlessness and dizziness. Actually, in this disease, heart pumps blood at a faster rate and cause arteries to flow in and immense strain. Arteries have strains much more than the normal, so it strains us. And next, hypotension, that is low blood pressure. Yes, hypotension sorry, results from loss of too much water and blood from the body. Too much water and blood from the body and lack of nutrients. Symptoms are dizziness, blurred vision, tiredness and fainting. Symptoms are what? Dizziness, blurred vision, tiredness and fainting. So how can we get rid of these lifestyle diseases? There are some ways by which we can get rid of, but we can avoid these lifestyle diseases. So I am telling you point by point, one by one. Replace junk food with healthy snacks. Healthy snacks, instead of junk food, eat healthy snacks. Okay, and always eat balanced diet. Next, drink plenty of water, at least 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. Use the stairs instead of lift or elevator. Use the stairs instead of lift or elevator. Always take a short walk after every meal. Do not remain indoors for a long time or watching TV or mobile. Not that. This is the time you must stay at home, but not every time. After this pandemic situation, please walk outside or play outside. And it is now the most important thing, do exercise, yoga and meditation regularly. Make it a habit, okay? Now we will learn about this. All are the lifestyle diseases. I told you all about that. And now I'll tell you about the deficiency diseases. So what is deficiency diseases? Lack of particular nutrient or its deficiency in the body causes deficiency diseases. Some such common diseases are kwashiorkor, marasmus, night blindness. Now I am showing you a chart and telling you about these diseases. Okay, please have a look on the chart. So, deficiency diseases are diseases for lack of particular nutrients or its deficiency in the body. Some common deficiency diseases are, look at this chart here. Here is showing deficiency diseases, name of the diseases, and lack of the nutrients for which cause these deficiency diseases, and the symptoms and preventions. Okay, the first is kwashiorkor. What is kwashiorkor? And nutrient, lack of the nutrient protein. Symptoms, swelling of abdomen and reduced growth. Prevention, eat food rich in carbohydrate, fats and proteins. Next, number 2, marasmus. Nutrient, lack of nutrient, protein. Symptoms, loss of weight, dry and hanging skin. Prevention, eat food rich in proteins. Look at this, kwashiorkor patient, marasmus patient. Next, night blindness. Okay, night blindness. Lack of nutrient, vitamin A, and here it is that symptoms are inability to see at night or dim light. Eat what is the prevention? Eat red, oranges, yellow and dark green vegetables like carrot, pumpkin, fruits. Next, anemia. Lack of the nutrient iron, tiredness and weakness. Eat iron rich food like spinach, cashew nuts, sesame nuts. Next, ricket, vitamin D, deficiency of vitamin D. And the symptoms are bones become soft, bowed legs, knocked knees. And the remedies are eat eggs, fish and drink milk. Sunlight is also important. Next, scurvy, number 6. Vitamin C deficiency causes scurvy. And the symptoms are swallowing swallowing gums that they did. And eat citrus fruit like oranges, lime and tomatoes. These are the remedies. Very, very deficiency for vitamin B, and the symptoms are tiredness and weakness. And what is the remedy? Eat brown rice, eggs, and groundnuts. Next, goiter. Goiter is caused due to the lack of iodine in food, and the symptoms are swelling of neck in the front. And what is the remedies? The remedies are they eat seafood and add iodized salt in diet. Look at this goiter patient, scurvy patient, and ricket patient. Okay, next I'll tell you about what is food adulteration. This is important in food and health. Yes, what is food adulteration? It is an act of mixing poor quality, inferior, harmful, useless, and unnecessary substances to food items. This act of spoiling the quality and nature of food substances is known as food adulteration. What are the ways of food adulteration? Milk adulteration by adding water, adulteration of oils, adulteration in food grains and other products, honey adulteration by adding refined sugar and water, spices adulteration using chemical powders, and dairy products adulteration, tomato sauce adulteration. These are all types of adulteration harms our body. It is done to increase the quantity of food actually, and this bad quality food which we always buy from the market and use it, that harms us. So these are also causes for some diseases and lack of good health. So this is the you please read the keywords here. Okay, so we just completed the chapter, and that's all for our today's class. And next class I'll discuss about the question answers on this chapter. Okay, till then, bye.